Large Hadron Collider. We have heard reports that could be the end of times. A lot of people are scared.
Hello, I'm Dan, and this is Bizarro World News. Robert O. Young, author of the successful pH Miracle book series, was recently convicted on 2 counts of practicing medicine without a license. Mr. Young was charging upwards of $500 for blood treatments, including that of injecting baking soda right into your veins. If you're not familiar with Mr. Young and his ideas, that's actually a good thing. Without any education or training in chemistry, biology, or medicine, Mr. Young managed to write a very popular and successful series of books claiming that a lot, if not the majority, of illnesses are a result of one's blood having an improper pH balance. And the cure is to manually adjust your pH balance by eating or drinking certain foods and liquids. To be clear, this is a nonsense idea. It's total bizarro world that an uneducated snake oil salesman can thrive in our modern era of understanding. The fact that people are more willing to shell out $500 to put baking soda in their veins rather than spend time educating themselves about the body and pH astounds me. pH stands for power of hydrogen, which is a measurement of the hydrogen ion concentration. The scale goes from 1 to 14, with 7 being considered neutral. Our bodies have 2 main ways to take care of pH, the lungs and the kidneys. With the lungs, we have a constant moment-to-moment adjuster. With the basic act of breathing out, CO2 is removed from the bloodstream and put into the air. And that's why we get out of breath from physical exertion. Too much CO2 concentrated in the blood, it lowers the pH balance, and the body starts breathing heavily to get more CO2 out of the blood and into the air. With the kidneys, the body can raise and lower the blood pH with 2 substances, bicarbonate and hydrogen. It's a form of hydrogen. That's right, you've got 2 little pH pals right inside your body, just ready to collect and release these substances to properly balance the pH of your blood. So let's get back to Mr. Young. Charging people money for goods and services under the premise of manually adjusting their blood's pH balance is charging for something their body is already doing. And if it's not, as there are actual medical conditions that involve an imbalance one way or the other, you should be consulting educated and trained professionals, not the author of a non-peer-reviewed book on a bestseller list. As always, thank you for your time. I'm Dan, and this has been a Bizarro World News Report.